Hey, my name is Willy Minnix. I'm the author of the Mandolin Dead Man's Tuning series of books, and I'm also a music teacher in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and I run my own studio, Minnix Music, out of the front part of my house. And I teach a wide variety of instruments, and so today is give you a few tips and tricks. Now, I've done two other videos where I did five tips in each video on how to market and promote your own music lesson business. Tongue-tied today. Anyway, in this video, I want to give you five more tips that you can try out. Now, the first tip, some of these cost money, some of them are cheap, but this first tip is pretty cheap. Make sure that your studio is registered or listed on Google Maps or Google or whatever. You can use Yelp, it costs money, or you can do the grunt work yourself. And you can go through all the different places that you need to get your business listed online. Most people that I have as students came to me from the internet. So today, the number one way of probably getting new students is through the internet. So that's something you can do to get established. Get your stuff on Google Maps, get listed at any of the internet pages that you need to be listed on. Make sure that you're on there. You'll be happy that you did because people will be able to find you. And like in mine, if you look up if you just go to kind of my neighborhood and look at the maps, right there where my house is, it says Minnix Music. So anybody driving past my house using their GPS is going to show up on there and they're going to know, hey, that's a music lesson place. Who knows, maybe I'll get one or two customers that way, but if I do, it'll be well worth the time and the effort that I spent working on it. Another type of advertising, this one actually costs a little bit of money, is advertising on cable TV. There are a lot of, you can make your own videos if you want to. You can pay somebody to do it. There's a whole big price range of how you can do this, but there are a lot of TV shows and TV channels that would be happy to sell you an advertising slot somewhere on there. So that's something that you might want to do, because it's going to be a way that you can get your name out there in your community too. Now, one of the things that is a little bit different is you can get t-shirts printed up. Now, again, this can cost some money, but you may have a friend that has like a Cricut machine or a t-shirt press or whatever, or you may be able to trade out with somebody that does. Bartering is a really good way of getting some of the things that you need to get your business promoted. But if you can get t-shirts made, you can give them away as promotional material to your students. Every time they wear that t-shirt, somebody sees your information on there, and it's well worth giving away the t-shirt. I will say that if you buy your t-shirts online, it can be really expensive. And from all the t-shirts that I've bought online, I have found that even if I make them myself, they turn out just as good as most of the t-shirts that I've actually paid a lot of money for, and it's cost me a fraction of the cost. So I find that making my own t-shirts is actually worth the time to do it. I make a lot of my other own merchandise that way too. Like I've made mugs, I've made my own signs because I've got a Cricut machine. I made a lot of stuff that I end up using as promotional material. So that's something that you can give away, and it's one of those advertisements that will constantly advertise. I used to work at a church as a music pastor in Texas, and my wife still wears the t-shirt. That was from like 10 years ago. She still wears the t-shirt around that has the advertisement for that church on it. And even though we don't live in Texas anymore, so there's free advertising that she wears around because she likes the shirt. It's comfortable and she thinks it looks cool. So anyway, the t-shirt can live for a long, 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 long time and continue to advertise you for many, many, many years to come. So giving away t-shirts is a great thing that you can do. Now, another thing that kind of goes along with the cable TV thing is maybe you can't get your stuff on cable TV, but you can make YouTube videos. So there are a couple types. The first type that I'm thinking of is YouTube instructional videos, which I do that a lot. I make a lot of YouTube instructional videos, and every single week I have a new YouTube video that comes out teaching how to play the mandolin. And every month I have a new video that comes out that teaches how to play the guitar, mainly slide guitar because that's what I play the most. But you can do whatever you want to with the YouTube instructional videos. So that's one, but then a related one is you can make YouTube promotional videos. So one of the things that I did is I had some of my kids and my students make a video that advertises my music lessons, and I'll try to put the link down below, and it's a kind of a humorous video, and the kids had fun making it, but it ended up helping me promote my music teaching business. So you can try that as well, and you can get your students to be a part of it. If you have kids, they could be a part of it. Anybody, but if you're going to get other people's kids to be in your videos, you need to make sure that you ask the parents permission before you go and put other kids in your video, or they may get kind of mad that you're videoing their kids and putting it out for the world to see. So just make sure you've got their permission. But that is definitely a cool resource that you can do, and it can be embedded. If you have your students involved in it, then their parents are going to send it out to all their friends, and anybody that knows that kid is going to be affected and basically will see the advertisement for your business. So that's a really cool promotional tool that you can check out, and it works too. Like if you do any work with like some of the local schools or something, you can do your videos and involve those kids or whoever else you can get involved in the video. It's a really good way of getting it out there. One of the videos that I made, and I kicked myself because I didn't turn it into an advertising thing for me, is I filmed my daughter singing at her school, and I was like, later it got so many views that I thought, man, I wish I could have tied that in somehow, because that was just a random video for Christmas, the Christmas concert that she was in, that I missed that opportunity. So keep those ideas in mind. They're a really good way of letting people know where you're at. Also, while I'm on the subject, if you go to a concert or something and you put a snippet up of yourself saying, hey, I'm here watching Sting, perform at such and such, and you should really check out, if you want to learn to play like Sting, you should check out, my videos and come take lessons from me or whatever. It's another good way, an excuse for getting a video up there. So, I don't know, I hope that some of these ideas help. I've got several more that I'm going to be bringing you here in the next video. So God bless you. Have a great day. If you like what you're seeing, check out more of my stuff. And if you want to learn to play the mandolin, check out my mandolin book. So God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video.